Hello again. I thought I'd continue with the orchid updates with the section on the Oncidium Alliance. A big group, diverse, but I thought I'd just show what I got. It will be in two parts. One with blooming orchids, blooming Oncidiums, and one with just plants, no flowers. If I start here, this is an OID Oncidium. It's not doing well. I don't even want to talk about it. It's sad, but it's pretty much the only Oncidium that's doing really poorly. All the other ones have gotten quite a hang of things. Here we have my one and only Tolumnia. I have the name of it, but I just can't remember it, and I don't have the tag, but it's a cute little Oncidium type. It's the first Tolumnia I've ever had, and maybe I'll get more, maybe not. This plant right here is Oncidium. I have no idea what to say. I can't read the tag. Osmitorincheum. I have no idea. I've had it since July or something. It's doing well. It has 2 new growths. It hasn't bloomed. I'm not sure if it had bloomed already, but I don't know. It's an okay plant. This plant behind here I bought last summer. It's a nice plant. I don't have the tag anymore. Oh, I actually do have the tag. It's Oncidium excavatum, and it's one of those Oncidiums that produces a meter or two spike. It's so huge. It's really inconvenient, but it's pretty and lots of flowers, so I have it. Next to it we have this one, which is Oncidium sfoeculatum. I have no idea how to pronounce the name, but it's a decent plant. If you can see right there, I have my finger here. Ooh, there. It used to have a growth, but I had to cut it off because it was so high. None of the roots were touching it, so it's put out this, which is luckily lower. And here we have the cut off piece. It's the only plant I have in full waterculture, and yeah, you can see it's doing really well. Lots of new roots. It's growing nicely. It's hydrated. It loved the water, so I kept it there. Behind here we have, believe it or not, this was a 1 bulb division from a no ID hybrid I got last year. 1 bulb and a tiny little nubbin, which grew this pseudobulb, not half the size, but still quite considerable. And now it started growing, a tiny new growth there, and I can see some swelling on the other side. So hopefully we'll get growth on both ends. This one is Gomesa flexuosa. I don't know about this one. It had a growth, suddenly rotted away. You can see it's just dry. It has this growth with the roots that are high up, so I have no idea how I should pot this, but I have it. This one is a primary hybrid. I don't remember the name. It's really drought sensitive. Like, if you go a day without it being moist, it hates you forever. It grew last year and bloomed, and then it grew 2 tiny growths which are really curly and terrible here, and now it's producing 3 new growths actually. One terrible, crimply, one that's doing okay, and another one that's doing okay, but it's small. And behind here we have a Brassia hybrid. No, actually Brassia species. Brassia maculata. I don't know about that one either. It's annoying as hell. It produced 2 nice growths, didn't bloom. Now it's producing at least 2 new growths on the plant. Hope it'll do well. Behind here you have an Oncidium sweet sugar type. I got it last year. It had the plumpest, nicest rooted bulbs ever. Second I brought it home, I understood it had no roots. It dehydrated in a couple of days, and well, now it has this tiny new growth, or it's finished with some new roots coming. Hope I can save it, but I'm not holding out any hopes. Here we have another plant. Oh, sorry. I'm filming with my phone, so it won't be the best quality. It's Miltonia spectabilis. It's doing okay. Nothing spectacular. It's there. An hybrid I got this summer, producing 2 new growths, growing nicely, happy. Behind here we have a Psychopetalum. It's actually doing really well. I need to water it more often, but now it has a new growth coming out there. This is the one that finished blooming. It had 2 huge spikes, did wonderful. This one I also grew last year and bloomed. Beautiful. Love the plant, and well, can't wait to see how it develops. This one is a Psychopsis. As you probably can see, it's a Psychopsis mariposa, Green Valley. It's like all Psychopsis, it blooms on and off. Well, it's not the best plant. It's struggling to get roots down, but it's not terribly dehydrated, so I'm not too worried. Behind here we have a Oncidium type. I have the same plant in bloom, which you'll see in the next video. The funny thing is, this one is in semi-hydro, and it's growing better. Like, the new growths are bigger than the other, but it hasn't bloomed. The other one is in bark, and the new growths are tinier, but it's blooming its head off. So, I don't even know. Here we have, this should be a Gomesa, I think. Yes, Gomesa Aleco Long Island. Again, it's there. It's not doing anything. I got it this summer, so can't really say anything about it. This one is also a Psychopetalum. It did well, it bloomed. You see the spike is still there, but the blooms are done. And, well, these were all my non-blooming Oncidium types. There's quite a few, and next video I'll show you all the blooming ones. There's also quite a few of those. So hang tight, I'll see you tomorrow.